Welcome to this SolidWorks tutorial guys. In this video we will learn how to model this propeller in SolidWorks. So let's begin. Select part here and click OK because we are working in part file. And here in this tutorial we are working in inches, so select IPS as units. Change the background to plain white. Now select front plane and click on sketch. And after that select circle here and make a circle at this origin like this. Now select Smart Dimensioning tool and specify the diameter of this circle. I'm specifying as 1000 inches. And then go to features and select a extruded boss base. And let's extrude it up to 1250 inches. As I want the material on both sides, so I am selecting here mid plane. As you can see, the material is on both sides. Check this box from here, and from here you can specify any material you like. This is optional. Okay, and after that I am going to make some planes. So in reference geometry, select a plane. In this first reference I'm selecting the top plane, this one. This can be different in your case based on which you have selected your first plane. Here I'm specifying the offset distance 375 inches. Then check this box from here. We are going to make another plane, so selected a plane. And here in first reference I'm specifying the top plane again, and here specify the offset distance 2500 inches. Check this box from here. Now I want to make some sketch on my first plane, so select here plane 1 and click on sketch. And after that select here midpoint line, and at this origin make a line like this. And here select center line, and from this origin to this point make here a line like this. Now select this line and assign it horizontal relation. As you can see, this is horizontal now. Now select Smart Dimensioning tool, select both of these lines, and here specify the angle between them as 54.4 degree. And now I need to specify the length of this inclined line as 4000 inches. And okay, we are done with this. Simply exit the sketch. And now we are going to make the sketch on plane 2. You can select here and click on sketch, or you can select this plane 2 and click on sketch. From here we need to select the midpoint line, and at this origin I am going to make a line like this. Now select this line and assign it this horizontal relation. It will become horizontal like this. Now select this Smart Dimensioning tool and specify the length of this line as 4000 inches. And we are done with this sketch as well. Exit the sketch from here. Now I am hiding both of these planes that I have created. This as well, hide it. And now right click here in tabs, make sure that you have enabled the surfaces tab. When you click here, this is the surfaces tab, and in this we have this lofted surface tool. When you select it in this window, we need to select this point and this point of the line. So a surface like this is created, we call it as lofted surface. Then check this box from here. As you can see, this surface, a very complex surface, has been created by using very simple lofted surface tool. Now go to features and in reference geometry select a plane. And in this first reference I'm going to select this front plane, and here specify the offset distance as 3000 inches. Basically I want to create a sketch on this plane, and then I will shift it onto the surface. Let me show how. Select the plane and click on sketch, and here select a spline. Make sure that you have make a spline which is horizontal to the baseline, and make here a spline. Basically this is the shape of the wing of our propeller, and click here. And now let's drag it like this. Basically I want to give it a shape of a propeller. Properly we need to assign it some dimensions, but I'm just roughly doing it, and this is fine. After that, simply exit the sketch from here, and now I want to put the same sketch onto the surface. So here I need to select this projected curve tool, and here you need to select this option, sketch on faces. In this window I need to select this sketch, and in this window I need to sketch this surface, and here you can see the curve is shifted onto this surface, and which was needed, which was required. Now hide this plane, as we do not have to do anything with the plane. In surfaces, select here trim surface, because I want to trim the extra surface. In this window I need to select this sketch, and make sure that you have selected this removed surface, and in this window just select the other surface. When you click it, it will trim the rest of the surface, and which was desired. Now hide this sketch, because we do not have to do anything with the sketch anymore. Okay, it's hidden. And now select here thicken, because this was only a surface. We need to add some thickness to this wing, and here I'm specifying 10 inches as the thickness, and here you can see I'm applying the thickness on both sides, and here we have our wing. Now we need to add some fillets, and then we will apply the circular pattern command to make 5 wings. I have selected both of these edges, and here specify 10 mm radius for this fillet, and then check this box from here. We need to add one more fillet, so select fillet tool, and here select this edge. We need to add a 30 mm radius fillet here, so here specify 30 mm as radius, and then check this box from here. Now this look good, and now we need 5 of these wings. So for that I am selecting this circular pattern command. In this direction 1, you need to select any of the circular edge, either this or the other side, and here specify 5. Make sure that you have selected this equal spacing as well, and do not make this mistake, guys. Features and faces tab, when you check this box from here, it would not work. So because this is basically a body, so we need to select this body, and in this body window we need to select this wing. When we select it and check the box from here, and here we have 5 wings. Now there are few things left. Select a right plane and click on sketch. Select a line from this center point, find the center point, this one, up till this point, which is the end of the shaft. Make a straight line, and now select the line again and make a horizontal and this vertical line, and now let's specify the dimensions. The length of this horizontal line is 872 inches, and the vertical line is only 72 inches. And now select here a spline. From this point here, click on this space and up till this point. Now go to features, and here select revolve boss base. In this axis you need to select this horizontal line. It would act like the axis of revolution, and check this box from here. And this surface should be a dome like surface. Here select DOME, dome, and select this tool, dome. In this window you need to select this face, and here you need to specify the parameter. I want here to be 25 inches. When you check this box from here, you can see it. This dome has been created, and I want this back surface to be hollow, so select this face and click on sketch. Here make a circle at this origin like this, and now specify the diameter of this circle. So here I'm specifying 725, and go to features, select extruded cut and cut it up to 1250 inches and check this box from here. And now apply some fillets because these are sharp corners, sharp edges. Just apply 10 inches fillet and then check this box from here, and here we have the propeller ready. So like this you can make propeller. I have make 5 wing propeller. So if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.